Okay, so now today we're looking at a Fresh Deluxe made by Bissell. It's model 1806. This is a full picture of it for you. Notice there's 3 buttons. I don't know, retails about 80 bucks or so. So this is a little bit of the body. The main issue with this is that it takes a little time to start up, and I'm afraid what happened to my model is people were trying to hit the power button so much that they broke the inside of it. And so the only button that would work would be the button on the left there. This is a part that snaps into place. There's a screw, one screw that holds it on. And I disassembled a lever that came off of there. I don't really think that was necessary. You just have to get the one screw and pry that piece off. Okay, so this is the piece that broke on the back of the control panel. There are 3 buttons on the back of the control panel, and only one of those buttons was active. So I'm pointing to the back of that. You can see to the left there's a connector where the wire is attached right there. So what I did is the thing that hold the board broke, so I added in some JB weld in order to fix the board so that when you push the flexible membrane, the buttons underneath will be depressed and you'll be able to turn the unit on. So, and there's the JB weld that I added to both sides. That side wasn't broke, but this side was broke. You can see that's a JB weld for plastic, so I believe it's going to hold pretty well. This part I just show you me assembling it. There I am attached the connector. There's a little rubber boot that goes around the connector, and I'm attaching it around there. This purple bezel that I'm attaching, you need to do it in a specific order. You need to attach the end of it, and then the 2 little tabs snap in into the side. So that's what I'm doing right there. I tried to put it together once already and it didn't work out so well. So just make sure all your seams line up when you're attaching that together. Make sure it's going in good. So there's a couple screws that you can only get to when the unit is partially apart like this. So put those screws in there. I'm showing this part that snaps in there. There's a couple retention or snap fit pieces that will just click in there, and then I'm putting in the one screw that holds that plastic piece on. I'm going to give you a link to somebody else's video that also took theirs apart. You can go through that. He probably does a little better job than I do. I took off that little metal piece there. It didn't really need to be taken off. Also, this little lever right there, the release lever for the brush system, didn't really need to be taken off, but you know, when you're first taking things apart, you don't really know what exactly should come apart. That's why we have these wonderful videos that you can watch on YouTube. So this is just showing me going through and tightening all the screws. So there's 6 screws that I will be attaching at like 4 times speed. I'm really not this quick, but there you go. And there's one more screw that holds the handle on, and you know that's the longest screw probably in the of everything that you'll be taking apart. Just make sure everything is tight, but not too tight, because you're just screwing into plastic on most of the cases. There, I snapped on the head. I'm not sure why I've installed it so deeply there. So you see the flashing light, that means it's warming up. Do not hit the start button, power button, until after the light goes solid. Once that goes solid, you can fill it up with water, and then you can either increase the flow or decrease the flow of the seam. So this thing started working great. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you.